Why are the sweet and sour tenderloin made in the restaurant? Delicious. In fact, there are some tips. But it's also incredibly simple. Crispy on the outside and tender on the inside. I will share the detailed method with you. Let's take a look at how it is done. First, prepare a large piece of ginger. Cut some thin slices first, then I cut it into filaments. Then cut into minced ginger. Both minced ginger and ginger slices can be cut separately. After cutting, put it in a bowl for later use. Prepare a small section of green onions. Slash into 6 slices. After cutting, put it in a small bowl. Then put in a few ginger slices. Pour in an appropriate amount of warm water. Then go and scratch it. Grab the scallion and ginger juice inside. In this way, the simplest scallion and ginger water is ready. Next, prepare a piece of fresh tenderloin, or 2 knives of meat. Take the lean part and cut it into 6 slices first. Then change the knife and cut it into long strips. About 1 centimeter or so, it is enough to be wide and thick. Cut it all up and put it in a larger bowl. We soak the meat in water. It can remove some of the blood from the pork. Next, add a little salt to the chopped scallions. Add a tablespoon of white sugar, a spoonful of white vinegar. Add a little cooking wine. Then add a little more ketchup to it. Finally, add a small half bowl of water. Mix well with a spoon. Let the seasoning melt. This is the easiest one. The convenient sweet and sour sauce is ready. After the pork is soaked, let's take a look. Part of the blood has been soaked away. At this point, we just have to grab it and wash it out. Control dry moisture. Put it in a larger bowl. Then add a pinch of table salt, a little cooking wine to remove the fishy smell. Then sprinkle some pepper. Then add an appropriate amount of scallion and ginger water. Then mix well with chopsticks. Let's marinate the pork first. This can both remove the fishy smell and increase the fragrance. Stir well and set aside for later use. Next, prepare an egg. We just take the egg white part. Then add 2 spoonfuls of cornstarch to it. Add another spoonful of flour. Then stir well with chopsticks. And then finally, stir to get the paste that you see in the video. Just pick it up with chopsticks and feel like drawing. Then pour some into it. We made our own scallion oil. Continue to mix well with chopsticks. Just stir it into a brushed dough paste like this. This time, pour the cured pork into the batter. Mix well with chopsticks. Stir until the pork inside it can be evenly wrapped in a layer of batter. That's it. Next, add a little more rapeseed oil to the pot. Bring the oil to 50% heat. Throw in the chopsticks and make them small bubbles. The oil temperature is about the same at this time. And then we take the tenderloin, which is covered in batter. Put it in the pot, piece by piece. Prevent sticking together. After all the cooking, let's flip it again with a colander. Let it heat evenly. It also prevents adhesion. Fry all the pork inside until it is set. You can fish it out first to control the drying oil. At this time, continue to raise the oil temperature to 80%. Then pour it down and fry it again. The tenderloin can be crispy by refrying. Tender inside. Watch carefully here. Don't walk away halfway. Prevent burning. Fry the tenderloin inside until golden on the surface. That's it. You can control the oil at this time. Remove it and put it in a large colander for later use. Heat in pan. Pour the prepared sauce into the pot. Then start a fire and keep stirring. Boil the soup inside until it thickens. You boil it and you stir it with a shovel. Boil the sweet and sour sauce inside until it is state of intense bubble formation. Then pour in some scallion oil. Keep mixing well. Tutorial like this in the video. Just make dense bubbles. Then pour the fried tenderloin into the pot. Continue to turn on the fire quickly and stir fry evenly. Dear friends, you can see the video here. If you think my video, if it helps you, please extend your rich hand and give me a like. Your every message and forwarding is what keeps me going. Thank you for your continued support and encouragement. Stir fry until each piece of tenderloin can be evenly wrapped in a layer of sauce. That's it. Then sprinkle a little white sesame seeds to enhance the flavor. A quick stir fry. Fry the white sesame seeds until they are fragrant and you can bring them out of the pot. Such a crisp outside and tender inside. The fragrant sweet and sour tenderloin is ready. Next, put it on the plate. The sweet and sour tenderloin made like this. Take a bite and leave a mouthful of crispy crust. The meat is tender inside and sweet and sour. Both the elderly and children especially like to eat. If you feel good too, just collect it and try it. Well, today's video is shared here. If you like my video, remember to like and follow the message and forward it. See you in the next video. Thank you for your support.